My name's Jerry Gropp.
Hi, I'm Marlena Iverson.
My name's Sal Loria.
Hi, my name is Catherine Fishman.
My name is Gary Jones.
Hello, my name is Lonnie Mahaffey.
My name is Doug Doyle.
I'm Kathleen Taylor.
Hi, my name is Floyd Mahaffey.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lytle.
I have been on a health journey, developed chronic hives.
In my early 40s, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. One of the side effects of the Crohn's disease, i.e. leaky gut, was fibromyalgia and chemical sensitivities, and they were bad.
I first came to Living Waters. It was more of a gun held to my head. I have a bad back. I have diabetes. I have high blood pressure.
I said, what do you hope to get out of this? Jokingly wrote, I want to feel like $1 million. I came to this with ideas of healing my body physically and taking care of some illnesses that I've struggled with since I was 19 years old. I've dealt with asthma for a long time. Since last June, I've been struggling with vertigo, debilitating, couldn't do anything, go anywhere, couldn't drive. I literally couldn't do anything I'd ever done.
I came to Living Waters because I was diagnosed with a terminal lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Western way of medicine had no answer for me.
I had contracted Lyme disease years ago, and since then my intestinal tract has been completely off balance, resulting in just completely abnormal bowel function. So I was diagnosed with Lyme disease and then Crohn's within a couple months of each other. For a long time I've been suffering, like at least a year, just being in a lot of pain, not being able to truly figure out like what is the cause of this bowel dysfunction and just gut pain.
I came into Living Waters with many diagnoses, including Crohn's disease, Lyme disease, and I've just been on my healing journey ever since I did the 10-day.
So when I came into Living Waters, I was, kind of pale and blue in color, and I couldn't go more than a couple hours without taking a nap. I couldn't really stand for a long period of time, and the most I could work was 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours if I was lucky, but 3 hours. An hour did not go by without me having severe pain.
Last year I spent over $20,000 on medical, and they really didn't tell me much. They had no cure. They said my liver was failing, I have sarcoidosis, I have it in my eye and my feet, I have chronic fatigue syndrome, the list goes on and on.
I'm here because I was diagnosed with bioduct cancer about 3 months ago. For those of you who don't know what bioduct cancer is and what it does, it basically blocks the bile duct between the liver and the gallbladder and the pancreas, and blocks bile from being produced and going into the small intestine. It creates a jaundice condition. You turn yellow, urine is amber, and your poops are golden, and you itch everywhere, almost unbearable. Basically wanted to know what I was doing because I had no clue what I was doing. I chose to fight this disease naturally rather than using chemo.
I came to Living Waters with my husband, actually. We thought, we have nothing to lose. And initially I came to be with him and to support him. I have all kinds of pain and stiffness, low energy. So I did. I started on the 10-day cleanse.
I've had 4 types of cancer. I've had colon cancer, prostate cancer, I've had melanoma, and now I have lung cancer. I was so tired of going through surgeries and different medical things that were not helping me except extracting different parts of my body out. When I came, I was very exhausted, heavy and hard to breathe. I was very fatigued all the time. I was short of breath, and my body felt like, you needed to take something every 3 or 4 hours to give you a boost. No energy, none at all. And some days I go to work, I come home, I sleep for the rest of the day. I was just going downhill like this. I could feel everything slipping, and a lot of joint pain. I would rate my joint pain when I came, I was probably a 2 to 1 on joint pain, hurting everywhere. Well, I went in for lung surgery. I had 14 tumors in my both lungs. Through that, they're now in the process of seeing exactly what kind of treatments. They extracted part of my ear, cut my ear up. They've taken my prostate. They've taken 18 inches of my colon, and all these different processes were supposed to stop and keep it. It seems like I jumped from one cancer to another cancer to something else. And I feel that they're all related because of the nutrition and the well-being of the cells in my body.
Basically, every 24 hours, I would have to take a Zyrtec, or I would just be covered in hives, my face, my hands, my whole body. I feared colon cancer a lot. And she said, you need to go see Wendy at Living Waters.
You break your leg, they put a cast on it and it heals. So if they can heal all those things, my question is why, doctor, can't you heal my colon?
I had a beard for a long time, and I think I was hiding behind it. It got trimmed, and now that it's done, it's like, wow, who is that?
And I made the phone call. Everything stays when you walk through the doors. What I ended up finding is that there were some beautiful little surprises in there that I didn't anticipate. One true blessing that I've seen, I think it is powerful for my kids to understand how important it is for us to take care of ourselves.
We were able to sit down and talk about my situation, and I learned about the colonic bed and how important having your colon cleansed is to a good, healthy immune system. So that was a surprise to me. It was a leap of faith. I felt as though I was being railroaded into traditional treatment, and the treatment that they had to offer me was basically nothing. I mean, at first, I actually bought totally into the traditional treatments. They said I would live 6 months if I didn't do the chemotherapy, and that I would live a year if I did the chemo. I was offered that kind of diagnosis and prognosis. I started looking at other things, and of course I was praying to the Lord all the time, and I was praying, God, heal me.
If you took a chicken breast and you laid it on your counter for 24 hours, nobody would eat that. You would throw it away. When you don't have at least 2 healthy bowel movements a day, that's exactly what's happening in your colon.
I've been through the gamut of every health practitioner you can imagine. All they could tell was that I needed to be on a serious medication, and I was going to need to be on that medication for the rest of my life. And it was when they told me that I refused to accept that and started to look for different options. And then when I came here to Living Waters, it all made sense. After 10 days of cleansing and seeing those parasites come out, I can tell it is so important, because that, for me, that is the main source of bowel dysfunction. It really wasn't until doing the 10-day cleanse that I've actually felt some sincere and true healing happen.
I prayed to God that I could find somebody. Now I just kept coming back to Living Water.
I was looking for a different way or a different approach, a different modality that would give me the care and need that I was looking for. So we came to Living Waters to see exactly what it entailed.
Well, I was doing chemo, and they had me on a huge amount of prednisone, gabastatin, and I had to be on these for over a year. Gained probably about 50 pounds during this process. I saw double vision all the time.
At first, I didn't know what to expect. I don't think anybody does. It's been a wonderful experience. It has blessed my life. It wasn't scary. It wasn't inhibiting or intimidating. It was a very sweet experience. This is totally the best gift we've ever had.
And on that 3rd day, I was coughing and coughing and coughing that day, and then I haven't coughed since. I have noticed a change since being here. So that was a huge blessing for me, and I am so happy.
My blood sugars have never run this good. After I ate something, I'd go, oh, I forgot my shot, and then I'd go check my sugars, and wow, I I guess I didn't need that shot today. There's changes that it would take me, this video would be 4 hours. I've lost at least 12 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I find that I'm not hungry all the time.
My health was the most important thing, and I just knew that this is something I needed to do. And it's been the greatest thing I've ever done for my health, ever. The thing I love about being here is that you guys have every state-of-the-art, scientifically proven equipment to help people. It's not weird when you come in here. It's not, you never feel like, okay, this is a little bit strange, this is a little bit odd. And I love that you're not weird. Today, I feel amazing. I said, don't wait another second.
And what happens is anything that your body keeps for 24 hours, it thinks it belongs there. So as this builds up in your colon, and it creates a mucus seal to protect it. Problem is, it's all against the wall of your colon, and that food is rotting. Is all these toxins enter your bloodstream, and your liver goes, oh, I can't do that. There's too much there. So they have to put it somewhere. So that liver puts it into your muscles, and then you end up with fibromyalgia. You get so much toxins built up into your muscles, you become extremely chemically sensitive.
We went through and found it to be extremely facilitative. They had all the necessary modalities that one could want for any type of malady that you would have or disease that you would have. Very informative, extremely informative.
Living Waters explained the role of parasites and how much that can affect what's going on in your body. It was amazing how many tools they give you at Living Waters, and you know, you can kind of choose which ones resonate with you, and then you can create your own like ideal healing process. One thing that I noticed that was a really big part of the healing process while doing the 10-day cleanse was the role of emotions in healing. With the 10-day cleanse, it feels like something has been truly healed. My body has been healed. Now I'm shocked at how little pain I have. Like whenever I do have pain, it stands out, as opposed to when it used to be that when, you know, I didn't have pain, it stands out. And now if I do have pain, that stands out.
Everything you eat has to come out, and this takes it out through constant water passing through your bowels, and this water extraction, when it comes out, there's a tube, and in this tube you can see what your body is getting rid of. I was amazed. There was things that come out of my body that I wouldn't have believed that was ever in it. Parasites, candida, all types of worms that I saw in there. I had a wad that came out of there that was bigger than my hand, that looked like a Methuselah's head of worms, you know. I was shocked. I was absolutely mortified that that could still be in my body.
And what they've done here is taken almost everything I've ever studied, and they've put it all together, and it works in harmony. Probably can't say enough about this place. They will be my fans forever. They make you feel comfortable, special. I was just so thrilled that you'd put it all together, so you don't have to go to this place and that place. It's all right here. And I liked it all. I signed up for the 10-day cleanse, and within the first day it felt like my dizziness went away. I could walk, my head was clear, my feet don't hurt as bad. I've cut back on my medication, you know, and I just have a great feeling, I mean, mentally and physically.
That's another piece you learn here, is about the nutrition and the quality of foods, and that was an eye-opener. It's like, whoa! Shocking. I just had no idea. 1 in the afternoon, and then I would probably of 3, 4, and now I would say I'm an 8, 9 on my energy level. I'm feeling better and lighter, and my stiffness has improved. I'm not as stiff. The pain in my hands and my knees has definitely gotten better. My mobility in my hands has increased probably 40%, since I've been here, which is huge. I'm tickled.
I think my favorite part about being here is just being able to see all this stuff come out and know, oh my gosh, it's gone. I'm clean. Like, I just feel so good. That fear's gone, and it's been amazing.
And I can actually say I'm starting to feel like $1 million. I can't really imagine not coming here and doing all of these things and taking this much time for me again. This has been powerful.
There's a lot of change. Makes you see things different and more clearly. And explain how much better I feel, not only health-wise, emotionally, mentally. Everything around me has changed. It's incredible.
So I had all of those symptoms. Those are all gone. I have no fibromyalgia at all. It's gone. And all of a sudden I thought, oh, you know what? I really am feeling better. I'm really beginning to feel like my old self.
When I first got here, my hands, the sarcoidosis has started moving into my joints, I believe, because I really couldn't bend them. I could video about visualization. I just thought for fun, I'll just do it with my one finger. And literally, the pain moved out of it. So I did it for all 10 fingers. So you can actually feel the pain leave your fingers. So when I was done, I come running in, I go, look, I can move my fingers. And it's just like magic. I don't have the double vision. My eyes don't hurt. I don't have that pressure. My head doesn't feel so foggy. I can think clear. I can walk. I can see. So life's good. I'm very excited about getting back to reading again because I have a lot of glorious books that I like to read.
When you see the video of me from last year, at that point I was 90 pounds. And now I weigh 115. Now I'm able to work full time. I'm going on an adventure. I'm moving. I have all this energy, and you know, it's been this process ever since I did the 10-day cleanse. Things have just been improving for my health. You know, I was at -10. I finally got back to 0 in January, and since January I have been just on fire. The energy, the weight gain, the appetite is so balanced. I mean, it's amazing. For the first time in years, it feels like 2 years, I was able to do jumping jacks.
From a spiritual standpoint, what I experienced as far as light was concerned that I would have never ever seen in my entire life. Oh my, you can't believe it. It was incredible. Because I intend to do this the rest of my life.
I love myself. I am a beautiful person. I began to feel so valued. My favorite part of this whole thing hasn't necessarily been the physical cleansing. Honestly, the favorite part has been the books. We have what's called me time and me work, which in and of itself is amazing.
Unresolved unforgiveness is not good for anybody. I couldn't figure out what was, why I would be like upset because somebody was driving 5 miles under the speed limit. I think I looked up bioduct cancer, and it was actually, I think, lined up right with the liver as far as the anger issues. I appreciate the approach to that. Let's put it this way, I feel better than I did when I made that decision. Obviously something's happening.
Going through a 10-day cleanse, it's been a great experience for me. I feel a lot of energy and life right now at this time. Extraction of things out of my body that's helped me a lot. And through all this, I've been able to feel energy come back in to help me grow and progress through my life. Now I can go all day long and have energy every day. I can feel my energy level increase. I can smell again.
Spiritually, we feel lifted, uplifted. All of your attitudes have changed. What I found more important than anything else was that I've always believed in God. I'm a very spiritual individual. Unfortunately, I didn't know how to communicate with God. But it wasn't until I went through Living Waters that I learned to pray for myself and to love myself. It's a miracle, absolutely a miracle.
It's been a fun process. Now I have all these extra tools to stick in my toolbox. I didn't come to Living Waters thinking I'm going to walk away with anything that I could share with anyone else, and it's not true.
Your colon is a flow-through system. It's not a holding tank. Colon Hydrotherapy is the answer to that.
Doing, the colonic, I'm like, are you kidding me? You and who else are gonna hold the gun to my head to get me in here? I can't stress enough for a guy that would laugh at this. No joke. It's totally different feeling.
Well, he didn't get my medication, and I thought, well, maybe this is a test for me to not take my medication. And before, literally, I could not live without this. If I missed it for 5 minutes, I was going down. I could not walk, I had to crawl, and I literally was walking without the medication around, because usually by the time I got home, I was on the recliner for the rest of the evening, and that was it. It's a big change.
I'm grateful that we could be here. I didn't expect it to be powerful. I didn't expect it to have the impact on me that it did. But you can get better, but you can't stay better if you don't make changes. It's been a huge shift.
If I can receive as much strength and health in 10 days, what will happen if I stay on the regimen that I've been showing here for the rest of my life? So I'm going to change drastically the way I think, the way I eat, the way I perceive things. I've learned so much here, enjoyed the good support and help of Living Waters here, and how they treat each and every person on an individual basis, and they're looking for your needs, not trying to force anything down your throat. Yeah, I've learned so much, I can't thank you.
I mean, how can I, not make it as easy as possible for that healing by changing my lifestyle?
You wouldn't just brush your teeth once and then stop. Healing and keeping clean is like a continual process. There's nothing like cleansing. I think everyone will benefit from it. Everyone.
I finally was able to gain weight and eat, wanted to live again and enjoy life. They're saying you have a chronic issue that can never be healed. Well, those things can be healed. There's other ways, and colon hydrotherapy is one of, to me, the most effective way to heal really any disease, any problem. Hydrotherapy is the foundation, right? You can add other things like herbs and holistic therapies, but those things they work better and are amplified when you do colon hydrotherapy.
But it's just amazing what they do here for you. I would recommend to anybody, whether you're healthy or feeling ill, because it does so much for you. It's just amazing. I can't say enough about it. I haven't felt this good in years. Thank you, Living Waters. You're a fantastic place, and I love you.
Anybody who's watching this video and wondering whether or not it's worth it to come to Living Waters, I would definitely say it will change your life.
And I can honestly say colon hydrotherapy saved my life.
I guarantee you'll have a life-changing experience. You'll have a miracle as I did.
First time in 16 years that I've gone more than 24 hours without hives. I know, it's a miracle. My life has changed, and it'll never be the same.
And now I cannot emphasize or explain it. You have to try it. I mean, what do you got to lose? I've never felt like this before. If you have any second thoughts, give it a try. Give the 3-day a try. You can't go wrong. There's nothing here that'll hurt you. It's just going to help you. Incredible.
It turned out to be a wonderful experience, and I would recommend anyone to come here and take this journey. It is a wonderful journey. It's awesome. Hard to explain. If you want to know about it,
Feel like I went to outer space and enjoyed a whole new world, and I come back, and now I'm going to go talk to people, and I'm trying to describe somebody in an orange that's never seen an orange. Because when I came here, I'd never seen or experienced half this stuff. You've just given me everything I've been looking for. Thank you very much.
Colonic bed because it's some definitive results. There are good people here, and they want to see you get better. And thank you, Living Waters.
I recommend everybody do this. Do it now. You will feel so much better.